Dave, I'm very sorry to hear about what happened.
Good morning, Howard. How are you?
Good morning.
How is Harry this morning?
Harry's doing fine. You know something, Howard? I can't help but just be angry about this whole thing. I'd love to crazy glue this guy's butt shut and feed him beans and watch him explode.
Well, I imagine...
Well, there's a punishment.
I watched you on your television show.
Right.
And you made a what I thought was a very dignified statement, but I don't think any of your anger came out.
No, this guy had a lot of gall, and at this point, I'd love to cut off his eyelids, tie him to a chair, and make him watch dirty work 900 times.
Oh, well, wait a second, though. Dave, you're making jokes, but really let it out and tell us what you're thinking.
I'm serious. I hate this guy so much. I would force him to watch 𝗦𝗵cie pleasure himself on your blue couch.
I know you're making jokes,
but... It must be traumatic.
Yeah.
No, I mean, why didn't this a-hole kidnap, Jimmy Kimmel's kids? He doesn't like him anyway.
Well, you don't know that. Jimmy loves his children.
Uh-huh.
But
I bet that turd Conan O'Brien is behind this, Howard. He just wants to take my 11:30 spot.
I thought you liked Conan.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. If my kid turns homo as a result of this, I'll go postal.
Well, Robin, is there any chance of the kid turning homo from this?
From this? Yeah. He wasn't even touched. The guy never got near him.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, but... I've always said never trust anybody who has the same mustache as the homo cop from the Village People. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's true.
Yeah, I mean, that guy does have one of those.
He has that mustache.
He has that weird mustache.
Exactly.
What would you do? What would you do to this guy, though, if you caught him?
I don't know, Howard. I'd like to blindfold the kidnapper. Strip him and send him to one of Paul Schaefer's pool parties.
That seems too nice.
Yeah.
I don't want to accuse anybody, but, I'm sure that big-chinned prick Jay Leno had something to do with this.
Now you're getting down to it.
Now you're talking.
Yeah.
I didn't try to kidnap little Harry.
Yeah, but, I'd like to smother that son of a in barbecue sauce and send him over to Star Jones's house.
Who is that, Leno or the kidnapper?
Right.
Both of them, I don't know.
Both, right. What would you do to the kidnapper?
I don't know. I'd love to dress that bastard in Superman pajamas, put a lollipop in his hands and send him over to, the Neverland Ranch.
Yeah, Michael Jackson's place.
Yeah.
Seems like you've been doing a lot of thinking about this.
Yeah.
I just, it's just unbelievable. I want to dip that prick in chocolate and send him over to Gary Delabonte's house. I don't know.
Oh, that's dangerous. Because he loves treats.
Gary
Delabonte
usually eats that chocolate before he even realizes what it is.
By the way, his name is Delabonte.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Delabonte.
Well, you're
in trouble now. Well, I'm going to turn him loose in Harlem with a shirt that says "I hate basketball." What do you think?
What else would you love to do to that guy?
I'd love to send this jerk to the Vibe Awards, without a bulletproof jacket, and he'd be done for.
What else would you like to do to the guy? Let it all out.
I don't know. Robin, would you mind crushing this guy's head in between your huge brown orbs, chest orbs? What do you think?
For you, anything.
Maybe I'll tell you what I'll do. Maybe I'll talk to, 𝗦𝗵cie and get him to kiss this guy's ass until he can't take it anymore and he kills himself.
Well, I know you're upset because nobody likes a kidnapping and your little
You're
Harry.
Making a little light of it. I'm shocked.
I'm trying to, but I like how everyone, Howard, thought the kidnapper was going to be black. Well, I guess all you racist a-holes were wrong. It was a white guy.
It was a white guy.
Well, this happened in Montana.
Yeah, that's right. There's not too many black guys in Montana. You know that.
Yeah, it's you got to admit that kidnapper is kind of sucking in a dangerous Tom Selleck kind of way.
I could see where you'd think that.
Yeah, and you mentioned Montana. You don't want to, you want to know how white the state of Montana is, Howard.
How white is it?
In Montana, I'm considered Puerto Rican.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you,
It is a terrible thing.
everyone's upset with me.
I mean, 5 million. Howard, 5 million. My baby's worth 5 million. That, my friend, is why I had a white kid.
I see.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get 5 million.
You don't need more.
Don't ever go broke. You can
I don't know, but
Kid.
yeah, it's I'm going to tell you something, Howard. That's it. I'm not taking any more chances from now on. No one sees my kid, including me.
That's good security.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't need 𝗦𝗵cie𝗄 to give me a DNA test to figure this mystery out.
Right.
And I'm building my next ranch on the moon. No blacks up there yet. No offense, Robin.
What the hell?
The blacks didn't kidnap
It
or
was the
even
whites.
threaten to
The
kidnap
whites
your
got
child.
your child.
Well, the way I look
By
at
the
it.
way, there's no whites up there either.
But Howard, just one thing, one final word, and I gotta just let this thing go before it eats me up. The way I look at it is, kids come and go, but a good painter, that's not easy to find.
No, that isn't easy to find.
That was overcharging.
Yeah, but so what? You go try to find a painter in Montana. Well, Dave, we're all sorry about what happened to you, and I know you're making jokes and trying to make light of it, but you've certainly let out some of your anger, and we're going to look into that Jay Leno thing.
Yeah, I just, I should have seen it coming, Howard, because for one thing, one of the signs I should have figured this out. He drank milk from a 40-ounce bottle, and that was a problem right there.
All right, thank you very much, Evil Dave Letterman.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Dave.
Bye, Dave.
All right.
Wow.
On fire.
On fire this morning.
It was interesting. The guy now says that it was just a joke.
A good one.
That's his defense.
He's trying to write for Letterman?
Hey now, everybody, what's happening? Evil Dave Letterman joining us today.
Good morning, Howard. How are you today?
Hey now.
Good to see David Letterman, who you just went through a horrible kidnapping scare. I know that.
Right. And can I just say something very quickly about this? I'm glad my little Harry went through this kidnapping attempt, because I think this incident will really toughen him up and decrease the chance of him becoming a fag.
Oh.
No offense, Robin.
Wait, no offense, Robin.
Oh, you're a lady.
Even Dave out of the gate.
Oh, yeah.
David Letterman, you host a late-night show, and you are a high-profile guy, but I bet you
Right.
never bargained for this.
No, I just, I don't want to dwell on this too much, Howard, but in some ways, I wish I would have had, let the kidnapping happen, because this could have been the century's Lindbergh's baby case, and I would have beaten Jay in the ratings. You know what I'm saying?
You know,
Would you have worked right through the kidnapping?
Exactly.
yeah, well,
Right
I
through
got to
the
tell you
darn thing.
something. You got more press. If it wasn't for this 𝗛cie𝘄𝗿𝗍 case, you'd probably still be front page
Oh,
news.
yeah.
I mean,
True.
unbelievable how 𝗛cie𝘄𝗿𝗍 has knocked everything off the...
That little upstager.
I mean, little Harry Letterman barely can get a mention now.
Yeah, but I warned Regina that this kid was going to be trouble. Abortions are a lot cheaper than ransom.
What are you talking about, Dave?
I don't know. I'm just talking about this thing.
Oh, you're a new father, and
Oh, yeah.
everyone knows you're legendary for being a recluse and some would say disconnected. But I empathize with you. I can imagine a kidnapping attempt is very
Right.
scary.
I think he is connected to the child.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry if I seem a little down today. This whole kidnapping ordeal really got to me. Hey, any hot whores on the show today?
Matter of fact, we've got a great porn star coming up next in Stump the Perv, Dave.
Stump the perv. Stump the perv.
The winner, either Richard Christie or this guy who has an unbelievable knowledge of porn.
Yeah.
who's playing him, will get a date with Crystal Steele, who is very, very hot. So you're going to have a good time today, Dave.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and really, I'm glad this whole kidnapping thing is behind you.
Well, it's, you know, I didn't cry once when I heard about the kidnapping attempt, Howard. You know, crying is for fags and people with emotions.
Right.
What's the difference?
You can't have that working at CBS.
You know, it's so funny. I talk to Dave about this all the time. You feel more comfortable on our show talking about the kidnapping than you did on your own program.
Exactly.
And you're so much more honest here.
Exactly. And you know, the kidnapping was really scary, but really made me feel so important. All in all, I think it was worth it.
You do?
Yeah.
Because of the recognition you got in the front page headlines, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. And nothing bad really came of it, except you got a lot of publicity.
No, I mean, I wish someone should take this kidnapper guy, slam him against the wall, rip down his pants, and rape him. And that someone, you know, should be me. And I won't wait for him to finish before I'll do that. Hey, I'll teach that nasty fella to mess with a letterman.
Yeah, just let him go and you'll take him.
Yeah.
So you're saying you want to rape him?
Yeah, I'll just rape him.
If he did that joke on his show, he'd be #1 on the rating.
Yeah, why don't you do this material on your show? It's so great. I mean, I love you talking about the kidnapping. This is so raw and honest, you know.
And I really feel like torturing that son of a kidnapper. You know, I'd love to have him host my show one night and interview Ace Frehley for an hour. That would really teach the guy.
That'll freak him right out. Yeah.
I'm selling the sizzle and the steak.
Yeah, I'll tell you. Oh, man. Dave, I'm sorry. We were talking about the kidnapping.
I just, you know, I'm
yes.
angry at this bastard who tried to kidnap my son. I'd love to put him in a straitjacket and just force him to, you know, listen to Jay Leno talk about his lame-ass car collection.
Yeah, that'll do it.
And incidentally, Howard, I'm thinking of about giving this kidnapper's phone number to Pat O'Brien. That'll scare him.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Great.
Oh, you are
crazy.
so effing hot.
Yeah.
I want to go nuts.
I wanna bleep you.
Get a hooker.
Where are those alleged Pat O'Brien tapes?
I don't know.
I'm going to get a hooker. I don't know, some coke.
But I'm so depressed over my son's kidnapping. I'm more depressed than Michael Jackson on an adults-only vacation.
Yeah, that's depressing.
I'm angrier than an emancipated African whose pet fly just died.
That's an emaciated African.
Emancipated?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
I have no idea.
Dave, you're going to be...
Hash up one there, Artie.
All right,
Way
you
to
screwed up
fingle
one.
a joke.
Yeah. Nobody write down Pilates.
Off and running.
I heard you went to an Italian restaurant last night. You should have gone to Pilates.
Yeah.
Yes, there's going to be Stump the Porno Star next. The winner gets a date with porn star Crystal Steele.
Wow.
Maybe this will cheer you up after the recent attempt on your son's safety.
Oh, it was terrible. But you know, another thing has come to mind too, Howard. And this is kind of interesting. You know, I don't understand why Michael Jackson is on trial. You know, those kids who accused him, you know, aren't even cute.
You don't think they're hot?
Nah. Incidentally, by the way, who do you think moves more in bed, Terry Schiavo or a Jewish chick? What do you think?
That's sick.
Boy, you are edgy.
I don't know.
Did you use that on your show?
Did you do that on Carson one time?
Oh, yeah.
All I know is Michael Jackson looks like an emancipated African.
I did it with Karnak.
All right. So, Dave, it's good to have you here, certainly.
Thank you very much.
And when we come back, we're going to have quite the little contest going, my friends.
Hey, Howard,
Yeah.
you should know that me and Evil Dave switched for the E! Show.
Exactly.
Oh, that's exciting news.
No,
Thank you.
because you want to know what Mike goes on.
Okay, thank you. Evil Dave, are you all right?
Yeah, I was just going to say, this guy's quite a cutie. Do you think he swings both ways?
Which guy you're talking about?
That
I
guy
don't,
in the booth there.
Guy in the booth, yeah. Richard, take a seat down on the couch next. David Letterman, are you going to be with us?
Sure. I just want to say one thing, Howard. You know, there are a lot of Queens, but enough about the Mets.
Oh,
David Letterman.
David Letterman. Carrying on about.
I like that.
All right.
Howard?
Yes, Dave? Dave Letterman with us?
Can I just say one thing?
Yeah.
I just greased my crotch on that last segment with that Ralph from Museum.
Hold it, Dave. I'm busy with Lisa Presley. You be quiet. Let me see. Wait. And where else was you?
I was at did Letterman like night
Letterman?
before last, yeah. But it's not going
Dave.
to air till Friday.
How did that interview go, Dave?
Oh, she was wonderful.
Good job.
Very, very nice person to talk to.
Made your life easy?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Dave joins us as well. So, what'd you talk to Dave? Did you talk to him about his son almost getting kidnapped?
No.
You didn't bring it up?
I didn't bring
Why would you not bring that up?
Why would I?
Aren't you curious about what happened there?
No, I'm aware of what happens when you get like nut people that are claiming all kinds of stuff and doing that.
What'd you wear on Letterman?
I don't remember. I think
You remember.
I was a skirt is what I was wearing.
Mini skirt?
I think it was short, yeah.
Dave, you liked it?
Oh, yeah, I had to clean my glasses a couple of times.
All right.
So are you going to do the Kirstie Alley show?
And then
So then, we pop in Letterman because I have this tape.
Right.
Lisa Marie Presley on Letterman. So, hey, Ralph, I go, let's watch it. She's like,
check her out.
Yeah, let's check her out. Popping the tape, we're sitting there. She's totally coming on to Letterman.
I think he's good looking. I
Thank
do.
you very much.
I like him.
Dave, you are good looking.
Well, there was one question I forgot to ask her during the interview, and I was going to ask her if I could smell her. But,
that's outrageous.
yeah.
That's inappropriate. You're disgusting. You're disgusting.
No, Howard, I didn't.
Hey, what the hell's going on?
Evil Dave Letterman joined. Dave Letterman, great seeing you, buddy.
You know, I just want to say that last interview you had with Lisa Marie, and I've said this before, she's just she's a stunning woman.
Right.
But I just wanted to ask her one question. You know, I wanted to let her know that, you know, I've dated blacks too. I've done blacks too. But, you know, now I know why Lisa Marie sang about dirty laundry, because after seeing her, I made a mess in my Fruit of the Looms.
You made a mess in your own laundry.
Any conversations about Nick Cage made my little evil Dave stand at attention.
You know, you are so funny here. I got to say.
It's great here.
I felt like I had mirrors on my shoes.
Right. David Letterman, your show is on 11:35 tonight. And you remember who your guests are, or you don't know?
Oh, God, I don't know. It always changes. It
Right.
get bumped.
Changes every day?
Yeah.
Right.
By the way, what's Robert Blake's number? I had a fight with my wife last night, and I needed something taken care of. Maybe we'll get him on the show.
Right.
That'll straighten her out.
Yeah.
No. Anything else going on?
Well, I don't know. We were trying sort of to get Whitney Houston on the show, but I didn't tell you this, Howard, but this is true. One time I kissed Whitney Houston's sweaty cheek, and I was high for about 6 days.
She's in rehab now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just the sweat, though, could make you high.
By the way, Howard, tell me the truth. Does this butt plug make my ass look huge?
Oh.
What do you think?
No, you look good.
You got your little monitors there. What do you think?
You look pretty good into that butt plug.
Oh, man. Howard?
Yeah.
Why would you need child porn when the real thing's available? You know what I'm saying?
All right.
I've got to go destroy my computer.
Well, you're David Letterman. You can get any young boy you want.
Oh, yeah.
What?
I was just going to say, here's a hypothetical question. We're talking on the subject. If I rape Jessica Simpson and then tell her that she's just been punked, is that still rape?
Oh, yeah,
What do you
Dave
think?
Letterman. Absolutely.
I don't know.
That's a show called Raped.
Just 5 months ago, he wrote a letter to a legal magazine blasting.
Howard?
Sure, David.
And I just want to say one thing.
David Letterman, everyone, tonight.
I'm feeling, and I shouldn't say this, but I feel bad for that. I
You
say
could save her life with that.
Exactly.
Absolutely. It's nourishment.
I say as long as there's at least one oracle that's working, don't pull the plug.
That's
Oracle?
orifice.
How about orifice?
Try it again with the word orifice.
Somebody's playing with the lighting here.
Yeah, I know.
If an emancipated African has one oracle working.
Exactly.
The First Lady weighed in on the 𝗛cie𝗄𝗿𝗱 case yesterday.
Yeah, and she's 180.
You know what we need to do, Howard? Let's just settle the matter. Have Terry's parents and husband, call heads or tails, and the winner gets her.
Right. There you go. There's the
Thank
solution.
God for lighting.
Yeah, never mind this living will crap. Heads or tails.
Exactly.
Live or
That's
die.
a good way to
I
do
think
it.
she ought to get into nude modeling or something, personally.
In fact, Senator Rick Santorum has weighed in on this. He says cases like
What'd you say, Dave?
No, I just wish to hell they'd stop publishing those open mouth pictures, photos of Terry. I feel so weird having thoughts about that
oh
woman.
that turns you on?
Yeah.
Wow. You never talk about this stuff on your late night show.
Well, I can't.
All right.
That is an amazing libido, if you ask me.
Open mouth photos?
Yeah.
You might have some problems.
Why don't we take a break? Yeah, Dave, let's
Well,
hope
I
that...
was just going to say, here's a hypothetical situation. F, marry, kill. Terry Schiavo, Siobhan the Star Jones, and wait a minute, that's too unbelievable. How about Terry Schiavo, Siobhan and a buffalo? What do you think?
And a buffalo.
Yeah.
No, Star Jones. No, go with the first one, Star Jones.
Okay.
F, Mary, kill. Terry Schiavo.
Yeah, Terry Schiavo.
Well, I'd probably take away Terry Schiavo because I put her out of her misery.
Right.
So you kill her.
But that means then I got to have her marry Star Jones.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, okay. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll F Terry Schiavo.
Right.
I would get rid of Star Jones.
Kill her.
Start.
And I'd marry, who's the other one?
Siobhan the transsexual.
Oh, no, I can't do that. I can't do that.
Well, what are you going to do
All right,
now?
I'd get rid of Siobhan.
Yeah.
I'd marry Terry Schiavo.
Yeah.
That's the way to go. And then I guess I'd have to F Star Jones.
You wouldn't sneak the buffalo in, huh?
Apparently,
No.
if you marry Terry Shire, it won't change your life a bit.
Right,
you go.
yeah, that's what I would do. And then I'd be very famous because I'd be married to Terry Schiavo.
There you go.
Terry Schiavo's the biggest star in the country right now.
I'd remove Terry Schiavo's feeding tube, put it in Star Jones, and then kill myself.
Yeah, I never thought anybody'd be bigger than OJ, but Terry Schiavo has succeeded.
Let me tell you
I'd
something.
put her in the movies. Right now, I swear to God, Weekend at Bernie's. Weekend at Terry's. Yeah.
Let me tell you guys something. I don't know about you guys, but I find, Terry Schiavo hot. I'd love to meet a woman, like her who shuts up and doesn't talk about doesn't talk my off all the time.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's what we're saying. Yes, Dave.
I just, before Robin goes on, I just want to say that you're very lucky to have her as a news lady because she has all of that wonderful black star quality. She's got the talent of Oprah, the humor of Whoopi, and the knockers of Wheezy Jefferson.
Wow. That's
and
a
by
real
the way-
compliment coming from
Oh,
you,
yeah.
Dave.
And by the way, is it okay if I sniff Robin's chair after the show? Because during the break, I turned up the thermostat in her booth, and I just want to make sure that she's extra moist by the end of the show.
Oh, she will be, believe me.
Her chests look like two young black boys' heads that have been freshly shaven. You know what I'm saying?
I sort of know what
nice.
you're saying.
I had to
Yes.
get that out.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I felt that
Are you
myself.
done?
Yeah, he's done. Trust me, he's done.
I think Dave has
Like
the
a
guts to say what we're all thinking.
Yeah. Well, I like that he's got a set of balls here anyway, and we look forward to your show tonight called Late Show, right? With
Yeah.
David Letterman.
And by
Okay.
the way, Artie, you look horrible. I used to fantasize about spooning you naked, but now, yes. I just want to make one prediction here, and then I'm going to keep my mouth shut. In the year 2034, after the great race war, Howard, and after all the whites have defeated the mud people, my little Harry will lead the Aryan people to greatness. At least that's what, his fortune cookie said. We go to a white supremacist Chinese restaurant, and their egg foo young, delish.
All right. So you have a fortune cookie that says that little Harry
Right.
will win the race war for all the white people.
He will lead the white people to...
Over the mud
Bring it out
people.
for May sweeps.
Over the mud people. And he goes to a white supremacist...
Yeah.
restaurant.
No, that was close. At
I'm
least you
holding
knew what
that
he
for
meant.
May sweeps, yeah.
All right. Well, don't go to that restaurant anymore. Their predictions are very racist.
I know. I'm sorry. I have Crohn's disease. My doo-doo comes out looking like little penny crones. Forgive me.
Wow.
That might be the greatest reference I've ever heard in a joke.
Ever.
Yeah.
There you go. All right, Robin. Let's wrap up the news.
Yes, former Secretary of State.
Wait a second. Can we get to the white people news here a little bit?
Dave.
All right. I'm sorry.
Here's Sean P. Diddy Combs, who was once represented by Cochran. He says he'll miss him, D4.
I think Ellen DeGeneres has more talent in her right testicle than Jay Leno has an entire chin. By the way, Howard, did Gary use this mic today? It smells like it was dipped in a horse's rectum.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, I just hope someone is going to be shaving 𝗛cie𝘄𝗿𝗱's parts. I just can't stand a woman who is a jungle down there.
Well, I don't think she cares at this point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, Dave?
Dave says he cares.
If 𝗛cie𝘄𝗿𝗍 spoke any less, I think she was doing a Fred Norris impersonation. You know, every time Fred Norris wears a belly shirt, I get a wonderful tingle in my gravy pouch.
He does wear those belly shirts.
Yeah.
He loves it.
You know, Howard, I think I'm in love with Ronnie, the limo driver. There's just something about, angry hallway monitors who pretend to be Italian.
You like that about him.
Like
by
a
the way,
hallway
Howard,
monitor.
can I just say one thing? Can I run my finger along the back of your neck? I
No.
think it would be so freaking hot. I can make you shiver in ways that you could never imagine.
Dave, are you
Come
gay?
on.
Yeah, man, it's all over him.
He's not.
This ain't Disney here. Why not?
This is a different show.
By the way, does anybody ever wonder what Marlon Brando's corpse must look like by now?
No.
Not in the news?
No. Not in the news.
Right wing.
By the way, Howard, do you think Scott DePace would let me...
I bet he would.
How about rest my balls?
Yeah, that was the...
Yeah.
And the new portable PlayStation. Throw that in.
Yeah.
And incidentally, I can't believe Sharon Osbourne is bulimic. I'd love to have her vomit on my naked body. There's nothing hotter than a Roman shower.
You know what's funny about this? We were...
Speaking of baseball, Howard, I read that Anna Benson would sleep with the entire Mets team if her husband ever cheated. It's not that easy. I tried it once and only got through the starting pitchers before I lost all control of my bowels.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
And that's what's happening.
All right.
I'm
Thank you,
sorry.
Dave. Dave, great having you here today.
I'm
for sure.
sorry. I'm really tired. My son was crying all night. Jesus Christ! Where's a good kidnapper when you need one?
All right. Dave will watch you tonight on TV.
Thank you very much.
David Letterman, evil David Letterman. Artie-Lange.com.
Yes, and available in stores at the Whiskey Talk.
Howard, I'm gay.
Little Lisa Marie Presley, thank you. Looking nice. I thought you looked
Yes,
real
you look
nice.
good.
She looked great.
You would do her, right?
Oh, God, yeah, and I'm sure she's very excited about that.
All right, we're going to see you tomorrow, and don't forget, Tabitha Stevens will show us how she bleached the inside of her buttocks.
Look for the pace cruising the village.
Oh, and are we going to find out about Richard Christie's date tomorrow?
Yes, we are. Artie, let's ship in 20 grand.
Oh, come on, we got her.
It's got to rest on my nose.
Irene, that's just the best.
3 minutes.
Okay.
That's a very doable figure.
I can wash my face.
Derek, you're going to see pictures on the internet of your daddy. Pay no attention.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Let's get into his press.
Your music alternative, 92.3 K-Rock.
By the way, I don't know if you noticed, Dave Letterman joining us this morning.
Yeah.
How are you, Dave?
Morning. How are you?
Good to see you.
Yeah. Is she a good friend of Pat Robertson's, do you think?
Well,
Yeah.
Pat Robertson is in the news.
Howard, I just want to say one thing. First, I want to let you know that you always have an open invitation to my meat hole.
Oh, thank you, Dave. Dave
He's
Letterman.
going to say the show.
By the way,
Well, we're going to
this
talk
show,
about
too.
that soon, yeah.
Dave Letterman, I haven't done your show in a
you
little
doing,
while, but
buddy?
I plan on doing it again.
Yeah. Well, we were going to have to talk about that soon. By the way, I just want to... He's so adorable. I can't bear to flush him.
I was going to say, you kept him?
Yeah, he looks like a little dolphin puppy swimming happily around my bowl.
Hey, by the way, I want to thank my friend Will Regan, who
Who's Will Regan?
is a buddy of mine, who just put on my Trio phone the entire 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗿𝗍. He loaded it on, and it's so cool because with the Bluetooth technology, just pointed it at my Trio. His Trio pointed to my Trio and made it pregnant.
They merged.
They merged.
You're kidding.
No, and I had
And
to
produced.
That
sounds freaky.
Like if you're looking for a position, I just hit this button and I can find the position.
And he put it on your phone just by
Pointing at it.
Wow.
Yeah. My phone mated with his phone.
Wait a second. What's that have to do with my bowel movement, Howard?
Oh, come on, Dave.
Rusty.
Rusty.
Yeah, Rusty. By the way, and it was just kind of sad news. I heard that our old friend Ray Charles passed away. And, you know, personally, I'm happy Ray Charles died because talented, you know, blind people really kind of creep me out.
The talented blind people creep you out?
Yeah, really. They just really kind of creep me out.
Oh, so now you don't have to deal with him anymore.
Well, he's not
right.
going to mess your life up.
Yeah. and you know, by the way,
let me congratulate you.
Well, thank you.
I read that your ratings are up.
Yeah.
Ever since Stuttering John joined the Tonight Show, Jay's has gone down by 5%.
Ratings are down.
Yeah.
So anyway, congratulations.
He's going over well, ain't he?
No, he's doing fine. I'm sure he's doing well. I saw him the other day at Ross Zapin's wedding.
It looks fine.
He looks good. I talked to him.
What?
Oh, stop it.
Ross Zapin got married?
Yeah.
Oh, what a stupid son of a...
Yeah, he's on his honeymoon.
Oh, wow.
Hey, no prenup day.
Last
No
3
prenup.
seconds.
Right.
Yeah, but I just want to say...
What do you want to say?
Well, by the way, I just want to say, you know, I've got a message to the stewardess on my flight back from L.A. Lose weight. You know what I'm saying? Your ass is getting to be the size of a walrus. It's simply disgusting to watch you walking up the aisle. Imagine, you know, I imagine it's all, you know, stuffy, sweaty, musty, fecal, celluloid smelling in there.
When you look at a stewardess, that's what you're thinking?
Yeah, but by the way, you know, your face did look very pretty, though.
She had a nice face, but a very fecal buttocks.
There you go.
All right.
B-A-N-A-S, bananas.
What? Are you singing Gwen Stefani? B-A-N-A...
B-A-N-A-N-A-S, bananas.
What is that, Gwen Stefani?
Yeah.
Dave Letterman doing Gwen Stefani.
Is he doing the Holla Back Girl song?
You doing Holla Back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, God. And by the way, you know, I'm on vacation. I'm just relaxing. I'm enjoying myself. And I got to tell you, I'm so proud of my son, Harry. He's such a polite little guy.
Yeah.
He's already learned that, you know, it's not proper to use the N-word in mixed company.
Wow.
Well, you're teaching him well.
Yeah.
Dave Letterman, everyone.
Any more kids for Dave? I'm wondering.
God. I don't think I have the strength.
Right.
Howard, by the way, when you say loosey-goosey, you sound like a fag, but I like it.
I rarely say loosey-goosey.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
Okay, Dave. Well, good to have you here.
Oh, yeah.
And you going to hang out a while?
Yeah, incidentally, I have a blind item for you, Howard.
Go ahead.
What female star of the CBS sitcom King of Queens is getting tubby? And here's a hint. Her last name rhymes with lemony.
Lemony. Let's see. She's getting tubby.
That's right.
Not so blind, an item.
And at least there not be any confusion.
Yeah.
And let me make my thoughts clear on this. You know, abortion is killing, and you know, David Letterman is all for killing.
All right. So you're pro-abortion.
Exactly.
Right. You like the killing.
Well, it's, you know, I've learned one thing in life, and that's, you know, people in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. Oh, and always lock your car door when driving through a black neighborhood.
All right.
These are the two things you've learned.
Exactly.
John the Stutterer, you're on the air. Dave Letterman's going to be hanging out with us. Great to have you here. Yes, John.
Hi, Howard.
Is this guy gargling or what?
Dave Letterman.
Yeah, Howard, can you tell Fred to stop staring at me? I can't tell if he wants to kill me or undress me.
Fred, would you stop staring at Dave Letterman?
Thank you. And Robin, I just want to say one thing. I'd like. I think it's the khaki shorts. Yeah. I just.
You're wearing khaki shorts.
Yeah.
And the shirt that says his name.
Yeah. Self-promotion going on. Yeah. And by the way, Robin, I'd like to spread, apart your flower petals and slowly inhale your sweet, dark nectar, forbidden nectar.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Nice.
Very sweet.
Well said.
Yeah. And I can't believe Artie stopped drinking. What a pussy. What's that all about? I just want to say to Artie, don't listen to people when they say you're funny or drunk. That's BS. Truth is you were never funny. We're just going over like something I don't know.
All right, Dave. Right, Dave.
Exactly. All right. Wait, I was going to ask you, has Tom Chiansano pleasured himself yet? Because that guy, must be more backed up than Star Jones's toilet.
Star Jones's toilet.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, did you hire...
You know that thing they say about comedy? It's in the timing.
Yeah.
You have none.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, did you hire Rosie O'Donnell? Oh, I'm sorry, that's Benji.
Whoa.
There we go.
Hey, I think now you're on track. All right.
What do you think smells worse at this exact moment, Benji or Peter Jennings?
Oh, Benji, for sure.
Yeah. Or me, I don't know. All right.
Thank you, Dave.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, before we go to commercial break and we come back with Lindsay and Lacey Love. And we'll be back right after these words. Dave, can you hang around?
Yeah, I almost wish I was married after I heard that.
What?
It makes me wish I was
you did
married.
so well. I don't know why you would say that. All right. Dave's going to hang around. Howard, sorry, everyone.
And screw up more, Joe.
Howard, can you smell my fist and guess what I just did?
Oh, yeah. I think it involves Benji.
Yeah.
We're going to take a break.
Star joins.
Or Star Joins. You know that Star Joins?
Yeah.
Star Jones.
She's a real cut-up.
Anyway, Dave Letterman, great having you. Who's on your show tonight, do you know?
Oh, God, I am on hiatus this week.
Oh, you are? All right, okay. Hiatus.
Yeah. I'm in the dark.
Hiatus.
Yeah. 50 Cent, I think.
50 Cent's on your show, but you're on hiatus?
And by the way, Howard, I'm not gay, but have you ever seen 50 Cent with his shirt off? He sure is one hot young buck. I guess lifting all of those stolen TVs really gets you into shape.
He's very muscular, you're right. All right. Thanks, Dave. We're going to take a break. You're going to meet Lindsay and Lacey Love next, right after these words.
This.
Dave Letterman joining us.
Howard, I think I hurt my ankle in the hallway during that last break. I saw a terrorist coming out of the button-pushing room, so I dove into the green room. And it turns out it was some guy named Dave.
That's not a terrorist. He might look that way, but he ain't no terrorist.
I wish you would have warned me.
That's racial profiling. Yeah. Dave Letterman.
Yeah.
There'll be no racial profiling on this show.
By the way, I want to ask you something. Why is everyone leaving the Gaza Strip? Are the blacks moving in or something?
The Gaza Strip?
Gaza Strip.
The Gaza Strip is from Peanuts, the cartoon.
But why is everyone leaving the Gaza Strip? Are the blacks moving in, do you think?
It's the Gaza Strip.
Yeah.
Mm.
You know, Howard, I
read a newspaper.
All right.
All right, hey, Lacey and Lindsay are here.
Either of you girls have herpes?
No.
Hey, girls,
do you know David Letterman, by the way?
How are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, David Letterman.
Hey, girls, if you two kiss each other, I'll kiss Howard.
It's a good deal for Howard, isn't it?
We're not breaking any laws.
You know.
Oh, please, girls, kiss each other. I want to kiss Dave so bad.
And you know, Howard.
Yeah, what is it, Dave?
I'm just saying that this twins really has got me hot because, in fact, I was on a twins website last night, and these two guys were identical, and I dropped a batch of batter all over my keyboard.
But they were guys.
Exactly.
All right. Well,
You're not ashamed, are you?
No. No, you like that.
He lets his freak flag fly.
I'll say. Well, Dave, that's interesting. I didn't know you were into twins.
I'm a pretty frugal guy. I picked through Peter Jennings' trash last week and saved a ton of money on cigarettes.
Oh.
Wow. Oh, that's
Pow.
That's a tough joke.
Letterman.
Yeah.
Meteorites.
Boy, oh boy.
Howard,
Okay.
I'd like to ask the girls something.
Sure, Dave. Dave is an interviewer extraordinaire.
Well,
yeah.
I just want to ask, are you two of normal intelligence? And I also just want to say that I respect that you two refuse to do blacks.
Is that true? You don't do black people?
Basically, I heard.
That is true. Yeah. Rodman can fill you in on Mr. X. I'm sure he's got to be at least a
That's funny.
Howard?
Yes, Dave Letterman.
I have a quick question.
Dave Letterman, everybody. Go ahead.
I just want to ask, why do you still have your clothes on? And I got to tell you something. I wish it were legal for Richard and Sal to touch each other.
Right.
I know, because we can't stop that.
Have you seen Will's ass?
Hillbillies.
So, girls. Yes, Dave Letterman.
I was going to ask you, do you girls have trouble getting excited like, Robin?
Oh, Robin doesn't have trouble. What do you have there?
I don't know.
Robin's very...
I have trouble getting excited for Dave.
Robin, what age were you?
All right, Robin.
Yes, Michael, go ahead.
Yeah, ladies, how you doing? I just want to let you know that I am 4x4. I think I'd be perfect for you.
4 inches by 4 inches?
That's right.
Oh, that's a little too big, I think. Lamont, you're on the air.
Caller, what are you wearing?
And Dave wants to take you.
Lamont, you're on the air. Lamont, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, hi.
Hey, I just wanted to tell Dave, I wanted to thank him for coming out about being so obsessed with black penis.
No black callers, please.
No black callers.
Yeah.
You're gonna ruin
I'm getting
Dave's rep.
by the way, Howard, I'm getting a tattoo around my lips. It'll say, "Black men enter here." I'm sorry.
Funny.
I'm sorry.
Well, Dave, you're wild today.
I'm on vacation. Howard, forget the girls. I'm watching Fred chew on his pen, imagining it was my privates.
Wow.
Girls, one thing I have to say for the blacks, they're not Jews.
What?
That's the plus.
Well, you're going to be fired for that, Dave. You can kiss that late night show goodbye. Well, girls, I don't know how comfortable you are. Check out Lindsay and Lacey at vivid.com. Lindsay and Lacey Love.
You two aren't boys, but you're hot.
Which one is the oldest?
Do you girls steal each other's clothes when you go on dates and don't have anything to wear?
No, we do fight over. We wear the same size, so we fight over the our
Dave,
clothes.
why don't you have the girls on your late night show? Why don't you ever have them on the late? You never have good hot girls
they'll
like
have
this.
to come into Dave's private green room.
Well, I'll tell you what, you should think about it.
Yeah, you should have these chicks on instead of Andy McDowell.
Easy on the eyes, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, instead of Andy McDowell for the 85th time, why don't you have these girls on?
Come on.
So what are we going to do?
Are you girls going to school? Because, with associate degrees, one day you can go to college. Girls, during the break, I'd like to discuss Scientology with you.
Scientology.
Scientology?
Scientology.
Scientology. I didn't know you were Scientologist.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to take a break. Girls, thank you.
You're welcome.
And we'll be back right after these words.
The Howard Stern Show.
I have to make a list of every minority.
You know something, Howard?
Dave Letterman joining us for the news, Robin. I've convinced him to stay. He wanted to leave, but I convinced him to stay.
He's a busy man. I'm honored.
No, actually, I just was going to say this is the nice, I'm on vacation this week, and I can't think of something nicer than hanging out with you folks.
Thank you.
And, speaking on being on vacation, Howard, I recently tried crack cocaine, and I didn't really like it. I think it's more of a black people's thing. Besides, I think I raped a cat while I was high on it. Wow.
All right.
You don't want to go and revisit that.
No.
Well, I see why you're the host of a late night show. You're funny.
I'm really itchy down there. Is that definitely worms? Or it could be something else. What's the point?
Why was your hand in Fred's lap?
Huh?
Your hand was in Fred's lap during the commercial. And Dave was in love with those twins.
Man, they were beautiful. No, I'm not gay, but I can't stop looking at Fred's crotch. Fred, do you have a sock in there or something? I'll give you a week's salary. I'll give a week's salary to see Fred's uncircumcised love worm.
Wow.
Just to have him, bend over.
Nobody pays this much attention to Fred.
No. Just to have him
Everyone's
bend over.
afraid.
Fred.
Touch my lumpy lollipop. I'll give you a quarter.
Fred?
I thought it was a week's salary.
Yeah,
what about that? Water? Forget it.
You know, and I don't care about the benefits of being uncircumcised. You know,
Okay, that's your opinion.
that's my opinion.
You're allowed to have that.
Yeah. Thank God I still work here.
Hi, Craig. You're on the air.
Hey, how you doing, man? The show has been really hard to follow this morning.
A lot of dumps, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, you guys have been dumping like...
Yeah, and Dave says he doesn't wipe that well.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I have no idea why there would be a lot of dumps. My interview with Lacey and Lindsay, I kept it pretty tame. I tried to stay within the 𝗦𝗵cie guidelines. There were a couple of times the girls used some inappropriate language. But other than that, I don't know what they're doing.
Even before that, though, like this morning, like earlier, it was just crazy. It was hard to follow. It was nuts.
I don't even know when they're hitting the button. I wish I knew. I would fill in the blanks for you. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you other than we're leaving for that very reason.
Exactly.
I don't want to bleep anything anymore. I don't want any beeps, bleeps, dumps. It's ridiculous. As it is, I'm censoring myself to try to stay within the guidelines.
Yeah, I hear you. It's going to be a good time.
Thank you.
You know, the last time, that's the last time I ever let Paul Schaefer talk me into something.
Oh, stop that. You're trying to be funny now, and you have to bring Paul in.
All right. You know, I went to Iraq last Christmas.
Really?
Yeah, I had a lot of fun there. You wouldn't believe what a young, tanned Iraqi boy will do for a nickel these days.
It's like white slavery.
Yeah, you know, and man, those Iraqi women are hairy. You know, we should have bombed them with Lady Remington shavers or something.
Right.
Lady Remington.
All right, Robin, it's time for news.
Drop some shavers on those people.
Exactly.
Let's go to news.
Can an African American get a table dance? Do you think? I don't know.
Amazing. Dwight Gooden. To say?
Always stick to the piece of paper.
All right.
Okay.
But do you know who my favorite actor is?
Did he just blurt out he's black?
He just said he's black.
But Robin, do you know who my favorite...
Evil Dave.
Yeah.
That's
Evil
the answer
Dave.
to the
Exactly.
Yeah.
And by the way, do you know who my favorite actor is? A black is?
Who?
Denzel Washington.
Why is that?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Oh, okay. But anyway.
He's trying to, make things...
I'm on
make it
vacation,
better.
for God's sake.
You're on vacation from thought.
Yeah.
So anyway, Dwight has run off, and they decided for safety's sake.
Well, I mean, you can't even see them. I know they're there, though, so...
All right.
But are you married?
More important,
I am
what's
not
your kid
married,
wearing?
no.
Why are you with child?
But Dave asked you a question.
More importantly, what's your kid wearing? Yeah.
He's wearing overalls.
And I have another question. Do you think, why do psychics have to ask you for your name?
That's true, Dave. You make a point.
Why do psychics have to ask you for your name?
How right on has
Or
Dave
phone
been
here.
today?
He's been great.
He really has.
Or I have had enough of this. When are women going to learn that if they just keep their mouths shut, us guys won't hit them? It's that simple.
Thank you, Dave.
Yeah.
Thank you. I've learned my...
Yes, John.
Hey, now, I just had a question for Dave.
Yeah,
I was wondering if he'd ever consider doing a show on he's friggin' hilarious on this show, and I mean he's so tuned down to PBS when it comes to the other shows. So
Well,
I'm also wondering what I got to do to get $500.
When the channel's up running,
yeah,
It's up and running?
I'd like you to do
Howard
a little half-hour show, maybe. Take some calls.
Talk to the people.
And give out your thoughts.
Well, I don't do satellite, but it would be nice.
You won't do satellite.
Yeah.
You won't sink to that level.
Moonlighting.
He's too big.
Yeah, but we'll wait for it to get real big.
And by the way, Artie, if you decide to quit this job, I want to let you know that there's a position open at the Late Show as Paul Schaefer's towel boy. Yeah.
Something
Then you
I'd
can
love
drive
to
a cab when you're done. You know, I heard Artie's new movie Beer League won't be shown in Israel because they haven't enough bombs to deal with over there. Japan, maybe. It's funny that Artie stopped drinking after making a movie called Beer League. Maybe Ralph should do a movie called Queer League, and he'll give up gargling the sausage.
Ralph is not gay, my friend.
Not gay.
Everybody's getting a half hour.
I promise you, he is not. I've tried to seduce that guy 1,000,000 times.
Tired.
Howard, did you hear about Richard Simmons' girlfriend?
His
No.
girlfriend.
Neither did I.
You caught me on that. You caught me.
Sausage.
I wanted the sausage.
Sausage. I wanted the sausage.
Fred, I bet you were really friggin' hot as a little boy, weren't you?
Wow.
You're really into him.
Yeah, it's getting a little awkward.
Fred's freaking
Yeah,
out.
maybe you should move out of the way, Artie.
Get the time machine and go back.
Is that young JD still a virgin? Because I wouldn't mind popping his cherry.
President Bush thinks anti-war protesters are on the wrong.
Yeah, I was just going to say, it's been well over 5 minutes. Why hasn't Robin cackled yet?
Thank you, Dave. I'm talking about a woman who lost her son.
Well, And by the way, I heard that Madonna, Robin, I heard that Madonna fell off a horse the other day. Looking at that horse private parts must have reminded her of banging Dennis Rodman, because I hear that black fellas have enormous private parts. Isn't that right, Robin?
I wish I could have kept track of what you were saying.
Is that in your notes?
I think I got it. The horse reminded Madonna of her time with Dennis Rodman. And then he was saying that you are an expert. All right, go ahead, Rob.
Too much.
Please. Right, Dave?
Exactly. And by the way, Howard, do you have Lindsay Lohan's phone number?
No.
Because, if her dad is that messed up, then, it won't take much to pry those vulnerable 19-year-old legs open.
You think you can get her?
I don't know. Howard, speaking of crowing, has anyone figured out what the hell Tiger Woods is yet? I need to know, because I'm going to dinner with him next week, and I don't know whether to plan on fried chicken or sushi.
Can't tell what she is.
Yeah, I can't tell.
Amazing.
Dave,
anything else?
Crazy.
Yeah, he's crazy. Well, anything
you
else?
You never know what he might say.
Well, I just want to say to you folks, it's been darn nice hanging out with you this week, or rather today. And is it just me, and I got to thank Vinny for doing this, of course. And is it just me, or does Vinny Vivalli have the same physique as Mr. Potato Head? He should spend balls and he should spend less time scratching his balls and more time in the gym.
Very good, Dave. I think he was asking me if there was anything else.
And I just want to congratulate...
Not you, Dave. Robin.
Okay. All right.
The boyfriend of Olivia...
By the way, Robin, kudos to your people on that traffic light invention.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
I'll take credit, whatever.
Speaking of great talent, young talent, that young Jesse McCartney, he's a great talent, and I'm guessing he's fully shaved.
He been on your show?
I don't know.
Who is Jesse McCartney?
Yeah.
He's one of these young singers that Dave's mentoring.
Had him on the show, Paul.
A young boy singer.
And, congratulations to Bill Maher, because he's actually better than Jay Leno. Yeah, at being an unfunny hack and a huge dickhead.
Oh, my goodness. Did you see the
God,
video?
I'm on vacation to say that.
The Gonza strip.
Blacks are moving in.
Thank you.
Yeah. It's racist, Dave.
I don't wear a rubber. Guys can't,
They can't get pregnant.
No,
right.
exactly.
Very good.
Robin, finishing that one right now.
Two shows this weekend, Robin.
All right, anything else?
The maid to the...
Nice. Tommy, what's up?
Hey, Evil Dave is funny today.
Oh, I appreciate it.
Yeah. And Dave, don't take that as a sign that you should go
Yeah,
off
don't
the
go
page.
crazy now.
Don't go off the page.
Exactly. I was born off the page. I think the name Evil Dave is a little too harsh for me. From now on, I'd like to be known as the guy named Dave who tells it like it is about blacks, Jews, gays, Asians, towelheads, and that big chin douchebag, Jay Leno.
That's a little wordy.
Yeah.
All right, so from now on, that's what we should call you?
Exactly.
All right. Hey, by the way,
remember all that.
With
Tommy.
subtitles.
You're welcome, Tommy.
For that Evil Davis funny observation.
Yeah, just for observing that Evil Davis funny. So few have ever said that.
Incidentally, you know the difference between Pam Anderson and a mosquito?
What?
After a couple of slaps, the mosquito starts sucking.
Let's do it again.
Well, you know the difference between Pam Anderson and a mosquito, don't you?
What?
After a couple of slaps, the mosquito stops sucking.
Right. Okay.
When does Evil Dave stop?
Evil Dave, you could slap him all you want, he never stops sucking.
Incidentally, Ronald Wilson Reagan, 666. Ronald Wilson Reagan, 666. No, Reagan.
Okay. Robin, finish up the news, for God's sakes. I got to get out of here.
Note in.
By the way, can I ask
But
Robin
they survived, yes.
Yeah, is Dear Abby still giving advice?
Yes,
that lady's like Tupac, you know. Hasn't she been for 15 years?
But her daughter has now taken her name.
That's a big improvement.
Yes. And Joe Francis.
That's got a ring to it.
In
for
the
me.
Lehrman free zone.
No more chicks. That's the main thing.
No,
What?
No more chicks.
Dave, you're missing the whole point.
I don't know.
He doesn't even listen.
You go work for OutQ, Dave.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, they have a promo goes. No more chicks on our channel. All about mankind.
I'm giving myself high.
I'm getting myself high.
Dave Letterman.
Thank you, Howard. I got to get back on my nosebleed medication.
Right.
Muscles.
Thank you for being here, Dave.
Thanks, buddy.
And
you got to come on the show pretty soon, too.
Yes. I'll be sure to be there.
All right.
Lindsay and Lacey Love, thank you. You're twin sisters, and you can check them out at vivid.com and twintees.com. Thank you for listening. We'll see you tomorrow.
I'm trying to...
We, turn it around, then?
Yeah, I mean, lots of cool stuff, because everyone just kind of starts opening up about their day, and Casey's day was fascinating. Tell the story, man, if you can.
So it turns out Gary jinxed me yesterday. Yesterday we were talking about my finances and stuff like that. So I go home yesterday, and I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden I hear a buzzer, right? And I hear the buzzer's ringing. I never answered my buzzer because I never invite anybody over, so it can only be bad news.
Yeah, when you buzz Casey's house, his apartment, he won't answer the door. Yeah.
I never answered the door.
Right. Because you didn't invite anyone over. Why would they be there?
Exactly, right. So, I don't answer the door. Then 5 minutes later, I get this one doorbell's ringing, and he keeps playing it. And I don't know who it is, because the same guy was the friend. It's super. So I usually hear him rapid ring. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, like for 5 minutes. So, usually I hide from him, too. Yeah. Usually I don't answer the phone. I don't answer the door. But this time, I think there's something up. Maybe I should go answer it. So I go outside.
You had a premonition after 80 buzzes.
Right. And he's not around, so I go to his place, and I knock on the door, and he says, hey, you better go downstairs. Con Ed is here, and they're turning off your electricity.
Oh.
Yeah. So I go back to, I go downstairs, and I say, hey, guys, what's going on? And they said, well, you bounced the check, and the only way we're going to turn this back on is if you give us cash. $500 and something.
They have no right to do that.
Oh,
exactly.
Yeah,
So, why do they own the electric? The electric is for everyone.
Yeah, but they could at least tell me that, that's my fault, too, because when they give me the little slips, the bounce checks, I don't read them because it bums me out.
Right.
So I never even open them.
Right.
So I don't know.
Way to go.
Yeah.
Live in full denial, yeah.
Because Casey tells me a lot of his stories, and I get a lot of them confused. But didn't Con Ed come 6 or 7 months ago and threaten to shut it off?
No, that was probably about a year ago.
Right.
And the same thing happened, I guess. I must got behind on it.
Are you embarrassed when that happens?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
Of course I am. What am I going to do? It's lucky I got paid out yesterday. I got paid on Monday.
So what do you do
when the guy's standing
there and he's saying you got to pay in full?
There's two guys, these guys like Joey and Vito from the Bronx. You know what I mean? These guys are like, real men.
Yeah.
So I don't like screw with these guys. But I'm like, all right, let me see what I can do. So I go up to my apartment. And I go and I'm looking for my checkbook because maybe I can swindle them with another check.
But really, you know why he's saying that? Because when they came a year ago, they told him cash only.
Right.
And Casey got his checkbook, and somehow, I don't know.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I said, hey, wait a minute. I sent you guys a check. Look. and I went back and I took my my bank statement and I wrote in real quick while they weren't looking, Con Ed, you know, and a date on it. So look, I paid it right here. You know what I mean? Right. So I swindled them. So I got it.
Turned it on. He made up a fake entry.
Yeah, right. So I got my checking gift for her. I go to my apartment. I'm looking for my checkbook so I can try and swindle them again. Yeah. It's pitch black. Oh, they turned it off already. Refrigerator's off. Everything's off. So I can't see anything.
Right.
Lucky, I found my ATM card, and I got paid on Monday, so I had a couple dollars in there. So I go downstairs and look, how much is it going to cost me? They said, you got to pay the full thing, $500 and something. And first of all, the ATM is going to let me get more than $500 out of it. So I will try. So I went out and I managed to get $400 for something out, and I gave it to them. They turned it back on. But now I'm screwed with rent, because that was for rent.
Rent's due today, and I was going to rent.
You know, Howard, I mean...
Well, hey, you got to tackle one problem at a time.
Exactly. You think they'll understand?
One day at a time.
But wait a second, haven't you been given...
Let me ask you a question. I know you don't make a lot of money here. And I don't know, maybe you're going to have to come to the conclusion you're going to have to leave or something. I don't know what you're going to do.
Or change the way he lives.
Well, I'm fine is always good.
No, but I'm just wondering, what do you... Like, is it that... Do you spend... Where does the extra...
I went through it with him, Howard. Yeah. I sat down with him one day. I think that he's probably paying a little bit of a high rent.
He lives in Hell's Kitchen.
I know.
They saw him come.
Where should he go, Harlem?
I was just like you, Howard, so I sat in my office with him and said, listen, I'm going to help you. Yeah. Okay, how much do you make, you know, here? And he gave me the number.
Please don't say, Gary. It's very embarrassing.
No, I won't say.
Why? Why not come clean?
No, it's embarrassing. I'll talk about wetting my bed and going number 2 in my pants.
Is it over
I'm
19?
not telling. That's one thing I'm not telling.
I think it's about 19,000.
I'm not telling anything. I'm not saying it. It's embarrassing. Leave me alone.
You might as well say it.
No, I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it. There's no way
you don't have any secrets. Because you know the New York Post is going to do an investigation.
You're
going to print
exactly.
I actually don't remember what it was because I asked him what he makes. We divided it by monthly and then we took out 30% for tax.
By the way, I want to explain to New York Post. Sometimes people in their lives have things they don't want to share with other people. Like it's not your job to make sure that everybody knows everything personal.
Well, how are they supposed to tell the difference?
You know, it's not your job to report to me every time I walk somewhere with a girl. I mean, really. I mean. Maybe I want to have a private life.
You shouldn't have become a public figure. I cannot believe you're saying
Yeah, I guess I should have gone to work at the only thing I'm good at.
I have for years carried on about how people who are famous should stop all this ducking and crouching.
I've changed my mind. I've done a complete role reversal. I said, maybe Casey has a right to keep his salary a secret.
Because everybody wants to know.
Right. But maybe you have that right. Maybe you haven't done anything wrong. Maybe it's like that's your prerogative.
Casey does have that right. You don't.
All right, go ahead.
So I sat down with Casey.
See, I just think if you tell your salary, maybe Tom would be so embarrassed that he'd give you a couple
I don't
bucks.
think so. I don't think it's that.
Try it.
I can't pay my bills, so I don't.
Well, I'll tell you. You talk about John. Every year, John has to go in and ask Tom for a raise. Everybody does. So John just had his negotiation with Tom, and he tells me about it, and I just have to laugh at Tom's tactics. Like
same story I told you yesterday, right?
Because John basically told me that Tom gave him less of a raise this year than the previous year, and John went up to him and said, "Well, what do you mean? Like why am I getting less of a raise?" And he goes, because you didn't negotiate properly.
Yeah, and where's the book?
Yeah, and like John said, and Tom only dicks with John because he can.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
John should go, I'm Cinnamon John. How do I know how to negotiate?
Like, excuse me, nitwit. How is it that I'm supposed to know how to negotiate? I'm a stutterer.
Every year, John tries a different tactic. Yes. He hasn't found the right one yet.
So Tom thinks he's like Christian and stuff and a good guy and all that, but he's not. I mean, to say to a guy who's a complete nincompoop
and who really needs the money,
you don't know how to negotiate is incredible to me.
I said, I'm not an agent, and he goes, yeah, but you're a smart guy. I'm a smart guy, but I can't build a bridge.
Yeah.
I mean, just because I'm a smart guy doesn't mean that I'm skilled.
So you have to know how to talk to Tom.
Basically, it was true. He said you didn't beg right.
Yeah, right.
Beg the way I like
You have to kiss my ass the proper way.
You didn't beg my
Well, what did you do? Like, how did you ask him for the raise?
I just asked for a lot more than I planned on getting because I figured that's what you're supposed to do.
Right.
You know, isn't that what you usually
He
do?
thought they would then meet somewhere in the middle.
Somewhere meet in a place that would be. Well, of course we didn't. You know.
Right.
Tom always wins.
Right.
But I guess
because you know why? Because Tom doesn't care if you stay or leave.
And then
No, I mean, seriously, if you leave, I'll tell you an example.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, we used to have a promotions director, and we used to have, and that job paid about $80,000 a year.
Yeah.
So what they did was they just fired her and put Jody on it and gave her both jobs and saved themselves $80,000. I'm saying, if you left, let's take the Jackie negotiator. If Jackie left tomorrow, what does Tom care? It doesn't inconvenience him. I'm the one who's inconvenienced. If you leave tomorrow,
you actually have to try to get the work done.
you're just saving Tom money. So why would Tom care if you stay or leave? So what he likes to do is dick with you. Because he can't dick with too many people around here, so he dicks with you. Because why would you be mad at him for not knowing how to negotiate?
That's so not true.
But tell the truth.
Really
Go ahead. Tell us what really happened.
I'm not going to go into what John got.
But no, don't go into what he got.
How did
Didn't
it
you give me more after I came back and negotiated properly?
Which year?
This year.
Yeah. And it wasn't there a discussion I didn't negotiate properly?
When your guy came in looking for the world.
Right.
Not the world.
Okay, but let's say it is.
The world.
Not the world.
That's what you do when you negotiate.
You say John, that's unrealistic.
Right.
You don't throw him out of the office.
Tom, throw him out. You can't win this one.
I'm taking the head. I can't give the head from it.
Right.
Listen, Mike.
Do whatever you want. It's your station.
I can't lose.
Go ahead.
Because.
Go ahead.
So, John came in. It took a ridiculous position.
It wasn't ridiculous. I promise.
I thought it was a ridiculous position.
I told you the position it was, Howard.
So why not just say to him, listen, Tom. Listen, John. Here's what you're going to get.
I'm supposed to.
I'm supposed to say this is it.
Do his job.
See, he's mad.
How to negotiate? He doesn't know how to negotiate.
What does a leader do? He leads.
You say, listen, here's what you deserve. Don't even play a game. Just say, here's what you deserve.
I don't play a game.
Look, I was thinking of more like this.
But you did play a game.
Yeah.
No.
You gave him less of a raise, and then when he came, because then he went to Kingston told him how to kiss your ass properly.
There was no ass kissing going on.
No. What did Kingston tell you?
He said that I didn't negotiate properly.
Kingston actually found out the details of why John's
Hey, you should have told John he was negotiating improperly. How is John going to know? John's an idiot. How is he going to know? How does he know how to negotiate? Excuse me for a minute.
Wait a minute, you gotta say this to him.
Okay.
Wait a minute, you gotta say this to him. I think it was like last year or the year before. John went to Tom and said, Tom, I need more money because I have a wife and I got a couple of kids.
And Tom said,
Tom looked at him and said,
I didn't ask you to get married.
So this year, John tells me that Tom told Steve, you know, John didn't say anything about his responsibilities and his family.
How is John supposed to know? How is John supposed to know how to negotiate? I mean, he's stuttering John. I mean, you know.
What does he know? Have you seen anything?
Tom just likes to dick with the weed.
Yes.
You're not a Christian.
That is not.
You dicked with the weed.
That is not.
And that's a sin, and you better go to church and pray to Jesus that he doesn't burn you in hell. Because I'm telling you.
Don't tell me what I have to go to church and pray for.
Oh, yes, you do.
No, I don't.
You are going to burn in hell. You see, you think I'm a sinner. You're a sinner.
When you get to the gate, they're going to talk about these negotiations.
You know what, Howard?
Yeah.
All the yelling that you could do at me, calling me all these names, what bothers me more is that Tom pays me such a little amount of money.
No, that doesn't bother. Forget that. Here's what I'm saying. You're a douchebag.
Oh.
And I mean this as a compliment.
That's why you're here.
And Tom knows what it is he would give you for a raise.
Yeah.
So stop the games and say, listen, John, I heard what you wanted. Here's my bottom line. Here's what you get. Instead, he lowered that number just to dick with you, like a fly.
You highballed, he lowballed.
At one point, Tom said to me, you know...
well, it is true.
No, it's not.
Why isn't it true?
Because it's not.
Why?
Because I know what I was thinking. I know what I did.
What did you do?
You
gave him more money.
Did you renegotiate?
Yeah, I did. I wanted to give him a bit more.
You did.
He did. He did give me more. Because I said to him the last time I said that I told you that that I had a family. He said I didn't tell you to have a family.
So you didn't know what to do.
So I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to take that position.
Tom doesn't know you have a family.
Wait a minute. Yes, wait a minute.
You got to tell Tom you have a family. Tom, I have a family. Oh, okay.
You tell Tom you have a family, then he doesn't like that.
Hey, Tom, let's go pull wings off flies.
Howard, here's the weird thing. Tom will talk to me, and Tom will give me like $500, for my kid's college education.
Right.
So he's like really like generous and nice. And when you go out and mention your kids in negotiations, like I didn't tell you to have kids.
Whatever. Listen, I just think it's funny.
You're between a rock and a hard place with.
But so then, at one point, Tom goes to me,
this wasn't really. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead. I want to get back to Casey's problem.
Okay,
but go ahead.
we can go back. Well, Casey has his own story, but anyway, at one point I said, he goes, he compared me to the Yankees. He goes, listen, Alfonso Soriano doesn't make a lot of money playing for the Yankees.
That's right.
And I said, well, I always considered myself as the Paul O'Neill of the show. But that didn't get me anywhere either.
So I don't mind what Tom eventually pays you. That's between you and Tom.
You should mind.
Well, I do.
Why should he mind?
I don't mind. We don't have problems. But I like the lowballing you. I love the process. I would just say to you, here's what I'm paying you, period.
Yeah, John.
There'll be no process.
Why is that fair?
I'll tell you why it's fair. Because you know the bottom line, and you know what percentage. You always have your 7% that you give everybody. So you probably gave them 4%.
That's high, by the way.
Yeah,
Right.
that's
Oh, it
not
is?
the percentage.
It's down from 7?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And by the way, there is no Jackie money. By the way, it doesn't exist.
Oh, it exists. It exists. Trust me.
Yeah, some of it's sitting in this room at the moment.
That's right.
See me.
1/10 of 1% is sitting in this room right now.
Go ahead. Can I ask you this question? Because, people around here.
This doesn't exist for you.
People around here, Scott the Pace is saying, well, how can I put my fingers behind Tom's head? Remember when I did that?
Right.
As a goof. Joke on the radio. Tom, does that affect that negotiation?
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's
Absolutely. Does he takes it personal?
No. That you take it personally because it's a very...
If you do it again, I'll smack you. And
You got to do it again. See, that's what he's good at. He's good at dicking with you.
That's fine, but I won't be dicked with like that.
Yeah. All right. That's between you two.
Tom, answer on this.
You know what? I come in, there's...
It's the Howard Stern show. You're going to be dicked with.
7
Does that
on
affect-
1. But then there's a line. There's a line that,
And John is
We disagree on the line.
Be honest.
I'm being honest.
Really?
It's always honest.
But Tom, it has to in the back of your mind.
No.
If you're on the fence about something, you must go through in your head the list of things
I don't have a
that
checklist.
John does that's insulting
I don't
to
have
you.
a checklist, Gary.
No, not a checklist, but you say, listen.
Here's all I know. Here all I know is John.
That and having a checklist.
John went in for a raise, and then somehow after Kingston told him how to kiss Tom's ass, he got more of a raise.
That's right.
I'm just saying I wouldn't play games.
What is the whole
No,
game
it wasn't
anyway?
asked.
Wait a minute.
There was no asking.
Yes, it was.
going on.
What did you have to say?
I
to get the
came
raise?
in and said, Tom, I realized I didn't negotiate properly.
Right.
And then he said, that's right. You should have asked for a little bit less. I said, Tom, I'm not an expert. I'm not an agent. He goes, yeah, but you're a smart guy. And I said, I'm a smart guy, but I can't build the bridge. That was the exact conversation. Right,
But
Tom?
what is
I
the
mean,
whole
it's pretty
process? He
verbatim.
knows what he's going to give everybody.
silly is
He
that?
knows it's time to give everybody raises, but they all have to go visit Tom.
No, I like Tom goes. Tom makes you come visit him. Like this. I say, you know what? It's up for a year. Let's not even go through the hassle. Tom, I wouldn't want to sit in a room with John.
I worked in another profession.
Some
At
people-
raise time, we got raises. Nobody
Some
could
people
visit.
want to go through the process. John is one of the people who...
But it's not going to help him, so be honest with him. Say, listen, don't waste your breath. Here's your 7% or your 5%, whatever percentage you have. Do it. What is this negotiation? Why go through the charade?
Why visit?
You have too much free time.
You know
That's
what's
your
weird?
problem.
I once had an agent call Tom about it, and I think you got a little aggravated I had somebody else do it besides
Oh.
Yeah, but so it's like, he doesn't like me to have a professional agent, but he doesn't want me to negotiate.
Well, that's a management tactic 101.
Yeah.
Nobody ever wants you
He's
to have an agent.
breaking you down.
You know, the first time I had a lawyer represent me I was out in Washington. I had an 8-share. Never been done before in Washington. It was huge. It was ratings. I was making $40,000 a year. And I was really having trouble. I had the kind of people knocking on my door because I had, a wife, Allison was pregnant, this and that, the other thing. So, all of a sudden, I decided I'm going to get a lawyer. Well, they blew their stack. what do you mean a lawyer? We've always done. Meanwhile, they used to bring in a lawyer of their own and Bar, a management guy, and sit me down and break me down till I cried. I would cry. I would just like...
You're alone, and they got their whole team.
And I said, well, wait a second. Why can't I have a lawyer? If you get a lawyer, that's it. And I went, then I'm getting one. I said, you know what? Then I'm getting one.
Yeah.
And when I got the lawyer, they shaped up quick.
I deal with agents all the time.
Correct.
I have no problem dealing with agents.
He's just not going to deal with
Not
John.
with John. Now, do you know who you could deal with?
You got something with me. I don't know what it is.
You know what? I will tell you.
You're worthless.
No, I like John. I respect John. John, yesterday in the argument with Cabby, there was a fierceness and the loyalty that, towards you in the show that I really respected. I don't
think you should be paid for that one.
No, I agree.
Yeah, he's a loyal guy. You know what it is? You keep him down, he's going to stay hungry. That's good. I like your philosophy.
Do you think that John is respectful of you?
Yeah, at the end of the day, yeah.
See? I invited Tom to my wedding. I like Tom. The only time I don't like Tom is when we sit in his office and then I'm emasculated in there.
I just say, why go through the charade? I'm not arguing about what you get. I'm just saying, why go through the charade?
But wait a minute, John wants to do it. John wants to come in and have his day. And once they tell me all the reasons...
Did you tell him now that it doesn't make a difference what he says?
No, I listen to him. If he
you do listen.
Arguments, I'll listen.
But he hasn't had...
He hasn't had a good one yet.
No, that's not true. Not true.
See, Tom has come up significantly, with me, but starting from zero is you can go a lot.
Some of these jobs are starter jobs. That's what he knows. This is the problem. How many people is he going to give, Robin's kind of sound.
Anyway, getting back to KC, so KC says that he goes, if he goes to Tom, it's just like...
Are you doing that now?
No, I say thank you. I go to Tom, and he's very nice, and I just say, thanks, Tom. Because, no, we've decided that this...
You see, you're smart.
No, we've decided this is not a career for me. I mean, this is just...
Wait, you want to hear...
We decided.
Hold on. This is the greatest line. Tom told KC, the only way you get money is if Gary dies.
Nice. Yeah, right. Yes. So if Gary dies, you get money? Well, then you know what you got to do, Casey, don't you?
So when you walked in, Tom told you this was not your career.
Well, no, we talked about it after a while. We said, he can't...
What is your career?
There's a certain amount that he can afford to pay me.
Right.
And this isn't a career.
What about the Jets? Aren't you going to go work for them?
Oh, by the way,
yeah.
I know a person at the Jets. They have agreed to give Casey a tryout.
Nice. Go. Why don't you do it?
Casey has to wait a few more years.
And I'll go with it. We can do it tomorrow. Jumbo Elliott said he's waiting for you.
Jumbo Elliott?
Oh, seriously. He's a good friend of the Jets. So? And they said that they will definitely give you a tryout.
Go. As a kicker?
Yeah, anything that he wants. And they're starting now. They're over to Hofstra now. They're starting spring training. And
let's go down there.
Yeah, and you know what?
I'll go with you. Go down there. I'll go with you. I'm gonna try out.
Great.
Maybe I should try out. Maybe I got an ability.
You be still.
No, I can kick a ball.
No, you can't.
You'll hurt your groin.
What else could I do?
You can shoot basketballs.
Yeah, I can.
You can carry a clipboard.
I can do something in football.
You can hold her.
I can hold a football.
When they snap the ball, you hold it.
Don't be anywhere near moving things.
Maybe I'm talented at that.
No.
Maybe not. Maybe not. How do I find
you
out?
You want to be the center, the guy who
no, not the center. I want to be the guy who holds the ball for the kicker.
The reach-in.
What does that pay?
Well, you know what you're getting away.
Let's take a break. How much time? $5. All right, that's it. 5 more than he had.
And then you got $515.
So I tried to get him to do something. I was going to pay him $500 not too long ago. He goes, no.
What did you want him to do?
I just wanted him to show up somewhere. That would have been...
Yeah, and as a friend, I said I would do it.
What is it, escort?
You don't have to pay me to be a friend.
No.
You're paying him for sex? I just needed him to do a little oral sex. That's all. $500.
Some heavy machinery.
What did you need him to do?
No, there was a little gathering that was for a charitable event, and I said, if you show up there, I'll give you $500 as like
really?
And he says, no. I'm like, KC, you need money. No, you don't have to pay me. You don't have to pay me.
She's a friend of mine, and she doesn't have to pay me to do the whole thing.
Right.
But you know what? Gary hired Casey to do a job for him, and Casey didn't show.
Yeah, what were you going to have him move boxes?
I was going to give $150 up. We move a couple of couches.
Oh, but I had something going on that weekend. Something happened.
He told me, he said, I got to get up to Connecticut. I got to get to this. He said, by the time he's done, it was, well, after you move all the couches, what do you clear?
No, I think I had something to do. I would have done it anyway.
That was a week, and he stole his car back.
Oh, yeah.
You got to steal his car back because they had it in storage. All right, we got to take a break. We'll come back right after these words.